Hi everyone, I'm Meaghan Pryor. I'm a digital artist and have been for about 5 years now. It's something I fell into from an ad that I saw on my Facebook feed for Fine Art Grind. It was all about creating art in Photoshop, and I love Photoshop. I'm self-taught and have been doing it since there was Photoshop version 5, I think it was, so a long time ago. So I started this YouTube channel and decided that I would create my art here and just share it with everybody and see who loves it, and we'll just see where this journey takes us. Today, I'm just doing a quick piece. I have started with an A3 size canvas. I'm in Australia, and I plan on using some of these covers that I do, or these pieces of art I do in this channel, as journal covers. I have a Etsy store. Actually, I have 4 or 5 Etsy stores, and one of them is for self-care, wellness, all sorts of that kind of niche, and I do journals. So I thought this what a beautiful way to have covers is have these beautiful covers that I make and just something different. Like I might do them as limited numbers. I'm not sure yet, haven't gone that far. So today we're just creating a cover. Now, when I do quick pieces of art, like 10 minutes or less, I grab one artist that I love. Now, after I did Fine Art Grunge, which is a little free course, I did and I started to be an Awake student. And Sebastian Michaels runs these memberships, and they're amazing. And then from there, I went to be the elite, so the top tier, which was Kaizen, and I was a Kaizen artist for quite a while. And then I had to stop when circumstances changed. But I'm hoping to get back next month, so I'm very excited about that. And part of that membership was you got access to so many commercial use elements and artists and creators. So who I'm using today is Jen Maddox. She does beautiful grungy stuff, which really suits me. And I've just chosen, so here I've just chosen 4 different things, and I'm just playing with how they work together. I love playing with adjustment layers. Obviously, I like playing with the scale of things and see how things work and see what comes together. Adjustment layers are so fun to use. So before with the shine on, I just had the normal layer, and then I've duplicated it and made it onto a multiply layer. It just gives it that bit more depth. I love using typography, especially I think for journal covers, it's important. It kind of gives you a little bit of an identity to the journal that you've got. Now I'm just playing with these lines. I just want to add something to these. I'm not sure what. We'll just have to see what this works. I've just done an overlay, which is an interesting layer because you can actually pops color. So I actually like how that's what that's done to there. I'm not sure about the black yet, but we'll see. Well, no, actually, I don't mind the black. I wonder if we can. It's going to change colours. I'm going to do something soon to that. All right, so I've got those layers in it, but it's not enough. So we'll just close all those other layers. Now I haven't load my art into Lightroom Classic. This way I can see everything that's in front of me. As you can see, I sort by my favorite creators, and as you can see, there's a lot of elements here. I think there's, just on record, there's 53,000 just in this. My whole stash is 81,000 elements. With the course, it was pre-AI, so all this has been hand done, whether they do it, get pieces of paper, they do it on a typewriter, they do it on a computer and print it out, they've done some painting. It is the most incredible library. I'm proud of my library of things, even though I didn't do any of it. So it's just fun to kind of find something that's going to work. These might work in the creation. People might just say, "Oh, you're slapping things together," and yeah, I am slapping things together. But I hope that I do it in a way that is a bit different, a bit original. Oh, I like it. See how they've gone white? That is interesting. There's little white leaves under there, so they're there, but they're just great at the same time. That black's still bothering me, but we'll just test something in a minute in regards to those. We'll get rid of that. I'm not sure. Let's see what else we can find. I might just do an overlay, another color. Let's just see what we've got. I'm using a folder called Beautiful Day, which I think is the perfect for my first ever YouTube video. I hope you guys are enjoying watching me. I'll try and explain as I go. Sometimes I forget because I get so caught up in what I'm doing. What if I pulled that underneath? Oh, okay. That's pretty. Okay, I like that. That's kind of filling it out a bit now. That's just giving that color. I love using newspaper stuff and dots and everything. All right, what else have we got? Let's just try and get a whole page and see what we can do with it. We might pull this orangey page. As I said, I pull all my images out of Lightroom because um, it's just so easy for me to see as an artist what I want to do. It just gives me another vision. I'm going to put that right at the top. No, we're going to put it underneath the text. Okay, I'm not a big fan of what that's done to the page, but I do like what's done to the black. So what I can do is I can drag this down to so this is where the black lines are. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to clip that just to that. Why didn't that work? That should have worked. Okay, we'll see why that didn't work. Okay, so look, you love when things don't work for you. Normal. Okay, we're going to play. That's because it wasn't hitting right. Okay. Okay, so it's not working. I love when things don't work properly. See, I've been out of the game. I haven't done art for about 2 years. So, okay, what we'll do, since we like that, we're going to put a layer mask. We're going to get a big brush. Just hit B on your clip, on your board. That's not soft. Let's get a soft brush. Fix it up. What we're going to do is we're going to keep everything the same. We're going to keep the brown on those. Yeah, I really like that. It just kind of gives it a different, yeah, yeah, that's worked out really well. Okay. Let's see if that looks better. Let's try and make it more grainy. Oh, that's better. Okay, we like that. All right. Okay, we're going to see just, not sure. The other artists here watching going, yeah, I understand what you're feeling. Yeah, I don't like the opacity down. I like the black. What you can do is you can unlock your layer, so you can just move that without losing the layer. You're losing your mask, I mean, so it'll stay where it's masked. Okay, we like that. Kind of goes with different. It's beautiful, doesn't it? What we'll do is we're going to quickly just check one more thing in this beautiful group of papers. I think I've got everything I want out of here. Okay. I want to check something. We're going to pull this underneath. I just like all the shapes everywhere. Okay, I like that. Okay, we're just going to duplicate. I just want to try something. I love Control J. Control J is your duplicate keys. We're just going to use these circles. Sometimes it's nice to repeat patterns and things. It just kind of gives it that unity when something's such a mess. I mean, not really a mess, but yeah, it gives it a few things that your eyes are drawn to. Okay, so one thing I do love to do, I love to add gradient maps to my art. It doesn't always work, but I try them. The reason I use these is it kind of brings everything together. So everything is obviously all different colors, all different tones, and I just find that if you can find a really nice gradient map, and I tend to get drawn to the blues and yellows. These are my favorite, and blues and oranges. These are my favorite kind of colors. Not so much that one. See the difference? That's just subtle, but I think I like that one. It brings up the brightness a little bit. See how it's a bit cooler there? It's just changed the warmth of the piece. Okay, so then what I do is a great trick, which is Alt Control Shift E, which brings all your layers below into one layer. So you don't lose anything. You're not merging everything together. It's merging onto a next layer, which means that you've still got all your amazing stuff underneath, which is wonderful when you're doing an art piece because sometimes you go, oh, didn't emphasize something enough, then you can bring it back to the top, which is a great little tool. What we're going to do, we're going to go through an on one, which is an add-on. It's a plugin, and it creates different effects. Now, I do like using these effects. Still, same reason it's great at maps is it just kind of unifies everything, brings it all together, and these are fun. And also, yes, I love having fun. Okay, one thing with on one, when you've already been in it on one day, it remembers what you've done. So we're going to go first to the glow. One of my favorite glows for things like for journal covers is this dark glow because it kind of just punches those blacks and everything else. Like it just brings it all forward, which I absolutely love. And now we're going to do the vignette and other things that I do. Now, the dark edges one is a lot of fun for journal covers. It's like the pages are the edges of a book. So it's just kind of that little bit of worn around the edge. I'm actually really pleased with this one. Okay, so done. Wait for it to save. It's going to pop into there. And there you go. And I think, how Australian I am, I think that is done. So this will be a cover of one of my pages. It's a little bit different, but that's what art is, isn't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed my first video. I'm sure I'll get less clumsy and know what I'm talking about. But thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. And I'm Meaghan Pryor. Bye, everyone.